June 20th, 2014 from Arena da Baixada from Curitiba, Brazil. It was the 2014 World Cup Brazil. And in the final matchup of the day, it was two teams from Group E. We saw Honduras versus Ecuador. This game was very tightly contested as it was even up until the 31-minute mark when Carlo Costly scored the goal on a left-footed shot to the bottom left corner to put Honduras up 1-0. As this was the first goal for Honduras in 32 years in the World Cup. So history being made here with this goal. They haven't scored for 32 years. Not since 1982. Then, though, this game, the energy and excitement was at a peak, at a maximum at this moment, because just within 3 minutes at the 34-minute mark, Enner Valencia scored the goal, the left-footed shot to the bottom of the center of the goal. And this tied the game up at 1 goal apiece as Ecuador didn't waste much time striking to tie this game up as they were behind and looking like they were going to lose, but no, they tied this game up and the score would remain tied at 1 going into halftime. It was tied up for the first 20 minutes of the second half, and at the 65-minute mark, once again, Enner Valencia scored the goal with a header to the bottom right corner. As Enner Valencia gets his second goal of the game, he puts Ecuador up 2-1, and that would be the final score as Ecuador held on. He had amazing goalkeeping from Alexander Dominguez. He was excellent in net for Ecuador. This thing was even all the way, 50-50 on the time of possession. Honduras with a slight advantage on shots on goal, edging him out 5-4. And that's where Dominguez came in with the 4 saves, only allowing 1 goal. But Enner Valencia coming up clutch. He was huge for Ecuador, scoring to tie the game up in the first half just moments after Honduras got that momentum with that first goal. And then later on in the second half, Enner Valencia comes through once again and gets Ecuador their first win of the World Cup. They get 3 points on the board. They're now tied with Switzerland. They both trail France, who picked up their second victory earlier in the day. They have 6 points to lead Group E. And Ecuador will be playing France in their next game. So right there, they're going to be facing France with a chance with the victory to tie France. Of course, they'll be watching to see what happens with Switzerland and Honduras. Honduras is looking to get a win. They played so good today. They almost got a draw, but it wasn't meant to be as Ecuador picks up the win. Enner Valencia, player of the game, and also a nod to Alexander Dominguez. He was superb in net, as I said earlier. But Ecuador wins 2-1. And quite an exciting matchup on the final game of the day. We look forward to more exciting play tomorrow. But that's it for June 20th in Brazil at the World Cup.